Hello there, Reddit! Oh wait, no. When people post stuff to Reddit, they don't actually watch it. They just go into the comments and then get mad about it. So, maybe not, as it turns out. Well, it finally happened. Stock car racing fans' worst nightmares have been realized, and NASCAR has officially acquired the ARCA Racing Series. Good. We didn't like having actually good racing or anything, no. Let's put stages everywhere. 5 stages per lap. Come on now. You see, the best part about ARCA is that it was a stock car series in America that wasn't under the NASCAR umbrella, and that alone made it feel like such a breath of fresh air. But like, that's not the biggest reason why ARCA's beloved. And it's really the last true grassroots racing series left out there. You go to your mile-and-a-half tracks. You have some companion events. But the majority of the season takes place on these Midwest short tracks, like Salem, like DuQuoin. How about Elko, Minnesota, the closest track that has any international relevance to me, and it's still 200, 500, I don't know. It's many miles away, and it pisses me off. Basically, the point is, it's not within a day's drive. My worst fear regarding this is that, and I thought a couple of people are on Twitter actually talking about this, and it proved to be, at least in my opinion, you know, a viable hypothesis that this is NASCAR's way of phasing out the truck series. Because clearly, it's not doing that good. I mean, on the outside, it looks like the Ilmore engine's helping. From the outside, anyway, we're seeing way more people attempting to attempting to run truck races over Xfinity and Cup. And we see a lot more of these small teams like the 04, like Austin Hill has 2 top 10s already this year. I mean, from an outsider's perspective, it looks good. But maybe it's worse on the inside. I don't know. I'm not a race team. So what I'm trying to say is this could be their way of phasing out the trucks. Teams can shift over to ARCA. The truck series just is defunct. But everything basically continues. The driver development programs of KBM, all that business, it continues just fine. That's probably what's going to happen. And then you'll start seeing those short tracks like Salem, like Indianapolis Raceway Park. You'll see those disappear off the face of the schedule. And it'll basically just be the truck series with ARCA cars, pretty much. Ideally, what I'd like to see them do is make this like a K&N Midwest type series, where basically it's run like from April to October, and it is basically like a companion race to like Michigan races to like Iowa races. That's what it should be. It should keep being a grassroots racing series. It should, like, the race lengths I think in ARCA are great. Like if you have like a companion series to that, for example, you have maybe like late models for the short tracks and like sprint cars for dirt races. You know, that's a great idea. And you run those companion together, you build up both series, and you get to keep the race lengths the same, and you get a lot of racing content. I mean, it's overall, if you can make these one-day shows, make it a full day of racing. Make it a full 12-hour day of racing, you know? But no, there's no way they're going to do that. And this deal effectively starts in the year 2020. Until then, ARCA will be run the way that it is now, pretty much, just with preparations being made for future races. And they said in the press pass, like, well, we're not gonna get away from our grassroots. This is what makes ARCA great. This is the DuQuoins and the Salems. Yeah, tell that to Rockingham. Yeah, I don't trust that for a second. Not a second. The instant that NASCAR gets their hands on ARCA, it's basically just going to be the K&N Truck Series. They're going to take it away from the grassroots races. They're probably going to run more companion events with Xfinity and Cup. It's going to be dreadful, basically. I would love to be proven wrong, but knowing NASCAR, they'll make every wrong decision here. And ARCA will be another relic of years past. And another thing that you'll look back on and think, man, that was fun while it lasted. And then the NASCAR guy. I hate to feel negative, but it's just like, I don't see where the positives are here. This is pretty much just like Disney buying up everything in the entertainment industry. ESPN, fucking everything, you know. Everything is basically a Disney Corporation extension at this point. And once the entire entertainment industry is eaten up by Disney, it'll become a monopoly, basically what NASCAR is at this point. I hate to feel so negative about this. Like, what this should be is an excellent marketing opportunity. What this should be is an excuse to get the Xfinity and Truck Series back to its grassroots, run some companion events at Salem, at DuQuoin, at Indianapolis Raceway Park! But no, they won't do that. So, basically, the moral of this video is support ARCA while you can. Support short track racing while you can. Because it's pretty much an antiquated thing right now. And we'll be lucky to see it past 2025. Hate to say it, but unless something changes quick, the rest of stock car racing is just going to go away. At least we got IndyCar.